What's going on, guys? I got my TR50 Generation 1. I have removed the valve block out of this. It has an 11 joule valve in it, and I kept the restrictor in there, so there's a little shiny disc inside there. I have not drilled that or anything. It's a very small hole. I haven't shot this in a while, and I'm going to shoot it. Probably going to get 15 joules out of it, hopefully. It's a little bit warm today. It's like 80 something out here. These have been in the sunlight for a little bit. I think this table is like 96 degrees. Yeah, it's almost 100, about 37 Celsius. These are like 32. The lawn chair itself is about 33 Celsius, 90-ish Fahrenheit. So yeah, it's pretty warm out here. I just oiled my Pierce cap for it's the Gen 2 Umarex Pierce cap. I put a little bit of oil in there on the puncture pin, and I put a tiny bit of oil on the O-ring right here. I wasn't having any issues with it leaking, but a viewer asked me how to sort of remedy if they have leaks on their puncture pin. So I'm gonna see if mine leaks. It shouldn't. It's been fine ever since I bought it. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be okay. I have in here right now, I have 4.6 gram MCS devastators. These are what I'm assuming is the original devastators. They are not the plus. They're not devastator pluses. They're just devastators. I've had these for like about a year and a half now, almost. So I don't think, at the time when I bought them, there was only one type of devastator. So I'm just getting my camera ready. Here is the Gen 1 with the 11 joule valve and the restrictor, which is a very small hole opening. There's the Pierce. I don't hear any leaking from the capola right here. I'm putting it right next to the microphone, so it's quiet. And 4.6 gram devastator. 304. 294. 294. 286. 274. 280. This is an all stock TR50. It has the stock barrel. It has the stock firing pin. It has the only thing I've done is switched out the valve to an 11 joule valve. I had one that had the recall on it, and I've put a Pierce cap on it. So that's all I've done to this. Doesn't have anything else done to it. I'm gonna take those devastators out of the box, and I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, the devastators survived, so I'm pretty happy. It sucks when I break these, but they survived. I usually try to shoot in a different area in my box, which just has a couple t-shirts and an old sweatshirt that I should probably switch out because it's getting pretty jacked up. But next is the 2.7 gram Alien Play aluminum balls. I use these a lot in all my videos. These are like 12.5 millimeters, just about on the bore size. 2.7 grams. 370. 358. 352. 344. 338. 326. So I'm just gonna switch out the mag again. I'll be right back. I typically get about 3 magazines out of one CO2 when I run my TR50 the way it is right now, with the restrictor in the handle and no valve block. So see if I get 18 shots. 314. So I think it's gonna pretty much run out of gas right now. 294, that's probably like 9 joules. 278, it's probably 8 joules or 7. 230, it's pretty weak, it's probably 7 or 6 or 5. 224, and she's done. So yeah, I do get 18 shots, but first 2 magazines is where all the power is. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So my puncture cap is okay. It was not leaking before. I just wanted to show a viewer that asked me a question, how do you remedy that? And yeah, I made a video just probably prior to this one explaining how I oiled these. You probably just have to do that, like, depending how much you shoot it, maybe once a month, or if you hardly ever shoot it, once a year. So it just varies however much you shoot it and how dry it is in whatever climate you're living in. If you start hearing leaks, you probably need to buy a new one, or try the oil thing. If the oil thing doesn't work, you're gonna need to buy a new one, most likely. Maybe you can switch this outside O-ring, but all this stuff inside here you can't buy, and you have to kind of just fabricate all these little seals and stuff inside this. You probably have to make them yourself, because I don't think anyone sells the little tiny seals that are hugging up against the pin on the inside. It's a whole thing. I disassembled my salt supply puncture cap a while back and couldn't really figure out how to fix it correctly. I saw everything in there. It just makes more sense to just buy a new one versus spending like 4 to 5 hours trying to fix it, and then it just doesn't work in the end. It's a little bit frustrating. But yeah, that's it for this one. I'm gonna clear this out. I'm gonna get the beaming ready, and see you guys on the next video.